What if I told you a bear fought in World War II, not as a mascot, as an actual soldier? 1943, the mountains of Iran. Polish soldiers, far from home, exhausted and heartbroken, stumbled upon something unexpected. A tiny bear cub, alone, abandoned. The soldiers looked at each other and made a decision that would change history. They traded a Swiss Army knife and some food for the cub. They named him Wojtek, meaning happy warrior. He had no idea what was coming. Wojtek grew up among soldiers. He ate with them, slept with them, bathed with them. He was one of them. He learned to salute officers. He marched in formation. He rode in trucks and loved every second of it. But there was a problem. Military rules said no animals allowed on transport ships. Wojtek couldn't go to the front lines. So the soldiers did the only logical thing. They officially enlisted him. Private Wojtek, serial number and everything. 1944. Italy, one of the bloodiest battles of the war, Monte Cassino. The Polish Corps was called in. Wojtek watched the soldiers carry heavy artillery shells. Then he walked over and did exactly the same thing. Back and forth, shell after shell. He never dropped one. He never ran. The bear carried ammunition through live fire. The soldiers were stunned, then proud. They made him the symbol of their unit. His image carrying a shell became their official badge. Off the battlefield, Wojtek was gentle. He'd wrestle playfully with the men, comfort the homesick ones, and steal cigarettes when nobody was watching. He didn't just eat cigarettes, he smoked them. He drank beer, he slept in a tent. He was, by all accounts, the best soldier and best drinking buddy. When World War II finally ended in 1945, the soldiers celebrated. But a new question hung in the air. What happens to Wojtek now? Poland was now under Soviet control. The men couldn't go back, and they couldn't leave Wojtek behind. He was taken to Edinburgh Zoo in Scotland, a place of safety, but not the life he'd known. And yet, his old comrades never forgot him. Veterans would visit the zoo, call out to him in Polish, and Wojtek would stand up and stretch out his arms. He remembered them, every one of them. A bear who had marched through war, still recognizing the men he loved. Wojtek lived until 1963, 22 years old, and the world slowly began to learn his story. Today, statues of Wojtek stand in Edinburgh and in Cassino, Italy, the very battlefield where he became a hero. He represents something deeper than war. He represents loyalty, brotherhood, the bond between humans and animals. In the darkest chapter of human history, a bear reminded soldiers what it meant to keep going, to carry the weight, literally. No medal, no pension, no country to call his own, but every man who served with him called him brother. Today, we argue over small things. Wojtek carried artillery shells through gunfire without hesitation. What's your excuse? The 22nd Artillery Supply Company's badge still exists today. A bear, upright, carrying a shell. Wojtek, immortalized forever. History remembers kings and generals, but sometimes the most remarkable soldier had 4 paws and a heart bigger than the war itself. Truth is always stranger and more beautiful than fiction. This was Wojtek, the bear who went to war.